Welcome you all to dieselship.com. This series of educational videos is presented to you by Sriram. And this video is especially produced by Dieselship Academy. So in this video, we're going to see about the mechanical seals, various components of it, and how does it work. So here is the typical diagram of mechanical seal. You can use this diagram for the examination purpose either. So here's the pump shaft, and you usually have a collar over here upon which this rotating part, this section is the rotating part of the seal. This is usually located upon the collar on the shaft, or you will be having a hole here upon which you use a grub screw to locate exactly on the pump shaft so that this doesn't move anywhere on the line of the shaft. So this is the spring ring which forms the base for the spring, or the base for the mechanical seal, and from this the spring goes up and there is a retaining ring, or the rotating ring, which forms the top portion of the spring cover. And you have an O-ring here, which is the secondary seal for the rotating part. So this one has the ceramic surface, or usually ceramic surface, porcelain or some carbide material. This also rotates with the shaft. So till here forms the rotating portion of the mechanical seal, and upon which we have a stationary seal which is usually of highly mirror finished carbon, which is over here, which rests on the pump casing or the casing cover or mechanical seal cover. You will have this bolted against the pump casing, so this seal doesn't rotate. And you have an O-ring here, which is the secondary seal for the stationary ring. So this is the stationary part. So you have three important seals here, as we discussed earlier. One is the primary seal, which has the sealing surface over here. That is between the ceramic layer and the carbon layer. You have a seal which is primary, and you have two secondary seals. That is one secondary seal, which is the O-ring for the stationary part, and one O-ring for the rotating part. And you must be wondering why we use a spring over here. Let's say this part has a wear. Let's say it's micro. Let's say one micron wear is there. So if the spring is not there, there would definitely be a gap between, so that the fluid or the liquid flows out and the shaft seal starts to leak. To avoid this, in order to compensate for micro layer of wear, we use a spring, so that as it wears down, it exerts the compression on the primary sealing surfaces. And you got to remember one thing: there is definitely a fluid or the lubricating oil film or the process fluid film which is between the primary seals. This acts for two purposes. One is to reduce the friction, and other is to lubricate and remove the heat from the rotating and stationary parts. So that's it about the mechanical seal, and probably we will see the dismantling and mounting on a pump shaft, how exactly it is done and what are the points to check for. So thank you all for watching this video. For more videos, log on to dieselship.com.